And welcome back for this week's part 2 episode. And we've realized it's week 8, but we think it's episode 9 because of session 0. Whatever. Whatever episode it is, welcome back to part 2. Coran.
Yep.
I am not going to go to you. Now we're going to turn to the others. Grakazza, you
Yes.
pushed the sarcophagus into the medical facility. And there is a Mon Calamari there looking at you expectedly. Yes, it's about time you showed up.
Oh, good to see you again.
You don't mean that. Do you still have the,
Yeah, I should. I've kind of reached my sides,
It is
my
not
pouches.
there.
What the hell?
But you do find something. Something was left in its place. A small, tiny wrench for small, tiny hands.
I hold it up and I look at it. I look out towards the nearest observation port and just throw the wrench against the floor.
Yeah,
Those
ding,
damn
ding, ding.
blue
Everybody
people.
flinches. The doctor goes, yes, blue people. Why don't you have
Doc,
a
you've been
seat,
with them.
Grakazza?
Fine. I sit down. And I just kind of look
Why'd you
towards the
bring this
sarcophagus.
here? He points to the sarcophagus. Get it out of here! He motions for his medical teams to move forward.
I grab his arm. Don't move it.
You notice something. You don't feel the need for stem packs currently. I mean, here you are. He definitely give you one, but you don't need it.
Huh.
Well,
It's a pleasant change of pace.
These wounds, from what I can see, they're gonna need a few days in a Bacta tank.
I don't think we have time for that right now.
Well, you're not gonna be any use to anybody in the condition you are.
Reed's out there.
Yes, and Zoran's grounded you. Something about tackling a senior officer?
I kind of look up to the ceiling and I was like, oh shit, I did that, didn't I? And I just kind of bury my face in my hands.
Well, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to sit tight then. No one will touch the sarcophagus. And he turns around and starts looking at them like, go ahead. And they all move towards it again, and he steps out of your arm's length.
Don't go near the sarcophagus.
They
And I
grab the
stand up.
sarcophagus, they start pushing.
I run over to it and I
As you run,
try
the
to help.
doctor grabs you, and he pulls out this little white gun and goes right for your neck. Psst. And then goes,
Oh, damn it.
huh? Psst. 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 And you are just really upset that they're pushing the sarcophagus out of there.
Once again, I roar at the top of my lungs. And I start...
Yeah, they
basically,
all run. They let go of the sarcophagus and run, and he's like, "Don't run, you pansies!" Oh.
I turn to the doc and I say, I don't know what's going on, but you can't
I don't
touch
either.
that."
I just sedated you with enough this would put down a wampa.
You were about to say Wookiee, weren't you?
No. Wampa. Bigger than Wookiees. Snow Wookiees, if you will.
Grakazza just kind of just looks at him and just please don't go near the sarcophagus. I don't know what's going on, but just there's something about it.
All right. He steps away. The lid goes and slides a little bit, and you see his fingers peering out the opening.
I take a step towards the sarcophagus.
Yeah, it no longer has a stasis field around it. It seems when it left the Star's Inn, the stasis field dissipated.
I keep walking towards it, and I put a hand on top of it.
Yeah, there's something underneath that doesn't have a lot of strength, but it's trying to pull the lid off.
I kind of like look at it sideways, and then
It appears to be a human hand.
can I kind of see inside the sarcophagus, or is it just that little slit where the fingers are coming up?
You could open it more if you'd like.
Can I roll to see if I can resist the urge to do that?
Well, you can resist the urge just fine. I'm letting you know that
Oh,
if you want to look in, you have to open it.
okay. I didn't know where Grakazza was at mentally,
Yeah,
given how.
honestly, it seems like you're only concerned if the thing is in danger.
Okay. Then I just back away from it and just sit down.
And you let it do its thing.
Mhm.
The panel, like the fingers finally grip down, and the veins in the hand are black, and the human fingers slide the lid off, and it goes dunk, and O'Brien sits up
Oh, God.
and then looks at you. But he doesn't say anything. He's just looking.
O'Brien,
No,
what are you doing in there?
I am not O'Brien.
I know your voice.
He slides away, and I know yours. And as he comes out, you realize that O'Brien's body is still all broken. So it's kind of inhuman how he gets out. His pelvis snaps at the joints, and his legs roll out. And he reaches over to the side of the sarcophagus, hovering his hand, and this lightsaber goes... Then he reaches over the other side, and another lightsaber pops out. And he places the blades on his belt. Get me
Who are you?
to a Bacta tank.
Why should I?
Because if I die, you die.
What do you mean I die?
He shrugs. I speak as plain as I intend to.
Who are you?
I am Snoke. The camera wipes. And Valerie, you come onto the bridge, or you come onto the Star's End just as Tun Po is looking at the analysis, and 3 Trade Federation battlecruisers show up. And he's looking at the results.
Doctor, I think we're about to have some company.
It looks like it. Well, at least we're on this ship for the time being. Well, not this ship, but that ship. And she points out at the other one. And she's going to look back over at the, see where the other 2 are, where Valeria and her newly reunited husband, the commander.
Yeah, they left.
Okay. Are they on the ship still, or did they
They're
just
on
leave the
Destiny
ship?
Horizon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. All right. She says, well, so now...
I'm here.
You-
Your voice behind you. It sounds oily and smooth.
That's nice. One moment, please.
You turn back. As you glance at him, you realize he's unbuttoned his top collar. He's got a gold collared shirt with the crimson coat, and he's got a tuft of chest hair sticking out the top, and he's just leaning on one of the walls, like smoking 2 cigarettes. Want one?
Oh, no, thank you. Now, I
Hey.
turn back to Tun Po. Do you know anyone from this, do you know anyone from the Trade Federation from Zerm?
Well, not personally, no. I know we try to keep our heads down pretty much all the time. But they must have followed us here.
Obviously, I think they're concerned about the ship. Well,
They're probably coming for us.
yeah. Well, they're coming right into the middle of a great big mess because they probably have no idea what else is here visiting at the time. Oh,
I know, Laren says as he's pretending to listen. I mean, it's not like somebody hacked into their systems and grabbed all of their communications coding.
No. No one did that?
Not at all. Nor did they sell it. And he smiles over at Valerie and winks.
All right.
Tun Po quickly attempts to hail one of the battle cruisers.
You do not have their communications frequencies.
No.
No. Laren sees what you're doing and goes, one moment. Goes over to the computer and goes, there you go.
Thanks. I guess I owe you one, huh?
2. The alcohol wasn't free. And then he turns around and walks away.
Naturally. Alright. I will hail if I have the range to do that.
You do, but only because the Star's End has already been pre-configured to tap into the Destiny Horizons communications array. And as you tap in, this green-faced alien looks at you with a little frown, and it's got 2 metallic orbs over its eyes. It almost looks like goggles. And it's like...
Do they look like typical Trade Federation that we would know?
Yes.
Neimoidians, yeah, okay.
He's like, you are under arrest according to the Trade Federation's code.
Well, hi to you as well, I suppose. It's how these things usually go. How's it going?
Someone has stolen our droid command configuration codes. We know it was you.
Oh, me? No. I'm just a pilot. No, I didn't steal anything.
Ask them if they want it back. We just give it back.
I have a deal for you, though. I do know who did.
Death! Laren hears you say that you know who did, and he's like...
Do you recognize the shape of any of the ships out here?
No!
I really don't know what to say about that. They're all...
Do you mind if
all of a sudden you see the guy get pushed aside. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And he leaves. And another one sits there, and he's got golden eyes as he's looking at you. His skin's flecked with age. He's wearing a tall black hat. And he's like, you are in violation of the Trade Federation treaties. I expect you to turn over the codes right now.
I don't know if you've noticed, or you seem to, perhaps it's been a while since you may have, since you've been out here and you may not be aware, but you're flying right now into a great big pile of steaming poo, which is going to explode not just on us, but all over you as well. So perhaps you've been gone long enough, but if you would like to, if you know that the, as far as history goes, what was left of the, let's see, the clones and their ships have now become a giant galactic empire who will destroy you before they
was another galaxy.
Take your message.
Enough of this. I do not want to hear anything you have to say.
Then you're going to fly right into them, and they're going to destroy you too.
We want that man. We know you have him. And Laren's like,
oh. Valerie turns off the thing. She said, let them fly right into this. I mean, just let it happen. It could benefit us in the long run.
You notice Tun Po from the scanners. It looks like they're staying completely out of range of the combat. They're just like, hey, I know you guys are fighting, but we just want to... We just need that thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Click back on to hail them.
They are not answering your hails.
All right. I'm going to go find the commander. Stay here. Don't let him leave. So Valery rushes off to get off the ship. She's trying to find where the commander, is his name Horn?
Zoran.
Zorn. To find, so she starts asking people as she's departing, you know where Commander Coran is?
Yeah, so you leave, and they said, well, we saw him heading over towards the lounge.
All right, she's going to head over towards the lounge.
Yeah, you head over towards the lounge. Tun Po, I need you to roll a vigilance, please.
No purples.
No, it's not on a vigilance check.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Boot to the head. Bah!
Here we go.
Ooh. Mm.
So, basically, Laren reaches into his jacket, shaking his head, and pulls out a sporting blaster.
Oh, fuck!
And aims it right at you. He clicks it to stun and goes, whop, whop, whop. Tun Po, you go dark.
Hmm.
The
Fucker shot me!
The crew who's working on the Destiny Horizon hears, well, love to stay, have to go, sorry about this. And Tun Po's body is thrown onto the hangar, and the guy goes, bye-bye now! And the ramp's like, and when people are running out to help Tun Po, they realize he's been stunned, he's unconscious, his eyes are rolled up into the back of his head. And the Star's End goes and lifts off. And the hangar staffs are like, what are you doing? As it's ripping fueling hoses away from the hangar floor. And you just hear, unauthorized ship, please slow down. You are not authorized to leave the Destiny Horizon. And it just blasts out of the hangar. Its afterburners just torching one of the walls. And the crew in the hangar is like, what is going on? Tun Po, you are resuscitated with the help of a stem pack. And you are laying on your back, staring up at the ceiling.
Oh, certainly didn't see that coming.
What happened?
Says, that bastard stole the ship. Shoot it or something.
Okay, hang on.
At least take out the engines.
They're looking around. They're like, Admiral, we've got a ship leaving, and we need to take care of it. It's like, what ship is it? It's the Star's End, sir. We cannot let that fall into the wrong hands. All crews, open fire on that ship. The camera wipes. And this is where the fun part occurs. Soren, are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I am ready. I am ready to get my shit pushed in.
Should I roll it cool?
Hang on one moment, Coran.
Okay.
One moment indeed.
That's all it will take.
My body is ready.
But my mind is not.
Nope.
Each one of these insignias represent 5 troopers.
Okay.
That goes for the Imperial ones as well. Okay. This is going to be a lot of fun. And as you are pulling out your weapons, and he says his final word. He looks to you and goes, "Oh, and I've brought something to spice up the fight."
Yerg.
He throws a badly beaten, heavily interrogated Bothan, who, by the sunken in section of his cheek, you could tell has a broken jaw. And he says, "A friend of yours?"
You're dead.
He slits his throat and throws Yerg's body on the floor, and he does it in such a manner that he's actually able to separate Yerg's head, and then tosses it at you. And I want you to roll a cool with a blue dice.
Okay. Oh, the blue. I'll just put 1B on this, and that should roll it. Yeah. Oh, I don't. Sorry about that. Oh, they didn't count.
They
Or
don't
did
count.
they? Okay.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they took away some advantage, so I think that's actually, that might be my fault. Let me check my die pool.
No, that was mine. That was mine. I accidentally had
And
2 on
mine.
the die pool. Oh, okay. Want me to re-roll it then?
No. We're just going to say that you have 3 and 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that with 3 and 3, can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
Get fucked, heroes is one of the initiative orders. I love myself.
I remember that one.
Yeah. I'm going to need you to roll me 2 green and a yellow.
2 green and a yellow.
Yep.
Okay.
These troops that are with you are very well trained.
Okay. And rolling. Just advantages.
Apparently, they are not as well trained as I thought.
They're kind of like, whoa, he just cut off his fucking head, bro.
Who the fuck is that? Is more like it.
Fucking asshole. I'm gonna fucking gut this fucker.
You sound so angry. I
Yeah.
don't appreciate this.
He's fucking killed Jurg. That's just a fucking failure on goddamn Coran's mind now.
Oh, really? Then you take a setback for every roll that you make during this battle. No, actually, I think you would take a boost die. I think you would
Just
be
'cause-
so floored that it would motivate you to kill him. However, if you attack any of the stormtroopers and you don't attack Thrawn, then you take a setback.
No, he's going. I'm just going for him.
Thrawn's rolling,
Okay. Oh. Nicely done,
Close.
Thrawn.
but
Nicely
not
done.
as good as you.
Of course.
Shit. I brought this file up and then I totally lost it, so I gotta find it again. So while I'm doing this, we're gonna cut over to Grakazza real quick just to keep the game rolling. Grakazza, you
Yes.
hear him say his name.
Snoke.
Yes.
All right. What do you want?
Ah, I was not the one who summoned me.
Who
But
did?
I thank you for bringing me back to my own space. The prison I was in was cramped.
You're welcome. And I kind of cock my head to one side.
Oh, you know what happened. And as he says this, he reaches out for your hand. Do you take it?
I don't take it.
If you do not wish to know, then you do not have to. I
Let's
was
just say I'm not-
imprisoned
Oh,
in
good.
your galaxy by the Jedi and the Sith.
And now we brought you here.
Yes, you took me straight to the gate I needed. Alls I needed next is a body, which you also have supplied, and I thank you for. Now I need you to do something else for me.
What is it?
I need you to simply get me into a Bacta tank. I am tired and weary, and I need to rest.
Normally I would ask what would happen if I refused, but I have a feeling I know what is going to happen.
Are you kidding me? You could destroy this body. I can't fight you. Not like this. He motions to
And yet
himself.
I die.
Who says that you would die? He kind of looks back towards you again, raising a brow.
Didn't you say if you die, I die?
Oh. This body is not me. If you were to destroy this body, I would be returned to the sarcophagus.
Oh,
Oh,
I understand.
I hope you do. So, about that Bacta tank.
Before I take you in here, what's your goal here?
My goal? Well, I don't
What do you
really-
intend to do once you recover?
Oh, right. Well, that is entirely up to you, my friend.
Go on.
All I want is to be reunited with my temple. Is that too much to ask?
The temple we took you from.
No. A temple here.
And where is this temple?
I believe you people have renamed it the Beacon.
I don't know how conscious you are of events outside your sarcophagus, but that was apparently raised by the Empire.
No. They cannot destroy it. Merely take control of it. He just stares at you with an unwavering eye.
If I help you with this, what can you offer us in the meantime?
Well, nothing. I have nothing to offer you, and you have nothing to deserve. If you don't do it, I will plague your mind until you go insane. He's just kind of staring at you, waiting.
All right. I'll help you.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
But you need to get back in the sarcophagus until I can find you a Bacta tank.
He nods. That seems acceptable. And turns. And for a moment he exposes himself to you as he walks back toward the sarcophagus.
How? As in he has his back turned to me?
Oh, yes.
I kind of raise a fist, but I let him go.
Yeah, he climbs back into the sarcophagus and seals it. Just keep on doing what you're doing. He smiles at you reaffirmingly.
I don't say anything in response.
At the silence, he seals up the sarcophagus, and you're left with this empty feeling, like, what just happened?
So I no longer feel the pull anymore?
No, you do.
Oh, okay.
But
is it
all of that shared connection that you had when you touched it is gone. So you still feel the pull, but you don't necessarily
have that connection with
him. It's not haunting your mind. So the screen wipes, leaving Grakazza staring at the sarcophagus, and goes back to the hangar. Or actually focuses on Valery as Valery's going through the halls of the Destiny Horizon. And she sees Valeria storming out of the lounge area. And left behind is Zoran, who's looking down at the ground, horrified.
Oh, where's Valeria? So Valeria will say, Valeria, is everything okay? As she's probably storming by.
She pushes past you and ignores you. And says, "Where's my ship?" She says with a harsh tone.
And Valeria, in the hangar. Oh dear. Anyway, she moved up.
She storms towards the hangar.
Alright. Valerie doesn't know it flew away. So I'll go find Commander Zoran.
Yeah, you find Commander Zoran, no problem.
Commander, I know you're in the middle of a personal crisis at the moment, but we have a little problem that's going to add to our Imperial entanglement.
He exhales. Back to work, then. Yes, what do you need?
It seems there is some remnant of the old Trade Federation that was out here that was on that planet Zurum. And apparently our Mr. Laren, who we had on board, stole some command codes for their old droids, I assume, and their command ships. Anyway, they followed us, and they're en route right now. But I have an idea. In case we do need reinforcements dealing with the Empire, we could possibly try and make a quick deal with them to hand over Laren if they help us deal with the Empire.
How are we going to handle Valery if we don't have him anymore?
What do you mean?
He's left.
What do you mean he's left?
Didn't you hear the alert? An unauthorized ship left.
The alert, the sirens have been going off left and right for all kinds of things. I didn't hear anything.
That's true. Well, it's just that Valery.
Wait, what? The stars?
I thought we heard over the Admiral's comms that Star's End escaped.
Oh.
And he says that's why she stormed out.
Great. Anyway, they're on their way, and I'm going to go see what happens. So Valery just kind of leaves him and heads back towards the hangar.
Valery.
Yes.
Please talk to her for me. She'll need
What's
someone
wrong?
to talk to. He stands up.
I didn't know the two of you knew each other.
We were married, apparently, until I went on this mission, and when she found out I was lost at the assault on Ansaria, she miscarried.
Oh, dear.
And seeing me again, I think it's starting to hash up old feelings that she may have pushed deep down. She kind of like narrows her eyes. Or he narrows his eyes.
Of course, I'll talk to her. You know, and I'll let her talk to me. But I'm sure right now she's probably upset about the ship. Let me go and find her. You should probably go to the bridge and tell the Admiral. They might see them on their sensors.
He nods. Understood. And moves towards the bridge. Tun Po, you are on the hangar. And Jebediah is standing next to you. This isn't good. as he's looking out the hangar. I don't know what he's doing with that thing. And you hear this familiar voice, but it sounds icy and angry. You!
You're muted, bud.
Me? Oh.
Me. Sorry. Your greasy sleazeball friend stole your ship.
Valeria walks right up to you. Why did you let him leave with it?
He shot me in the head.
You look fine. She looks annoyed.
Well, stun blasts will do that to you.
You do.
We gotta
realize
get
why
it back.
This is bad, right?
Yeah, he's gonna use the engine.
Yeah, because I prepped it. I wasn't completely done with it, but it's set up enough that even an amateur can get the device working. I figured in case Valerie wanted to use it, I'd have it ready. This isn't good.
The Destiny Horizon was gonna shoot it.
They can't shoot it. There's too much at stake here. What are you going to do about it?
The Admiral thinks otherwise. There's got to be another ship we can chase it with, right?
Well, not really. I mean, unless you want to take that thing. And they point over to a beaten-up B-Wing that looks like it's been through hell.
Not a good option, is it?
Sorry.
Listen, can you go get Valerie for me?
Yep.
She just went into the lounge and she points towards the doors.
Okay. He runs off.
Yeah, you go over to the door that leads to the lounge, you hit the door, it slides open, and Valerie's there. And then you hear, unauthorized departure, warning. And the B-Wing goes, ah, and tears out the hangar with engineering staff like, what are you doing?
Not again!
Doctor, I think Valeria just stole a B-Wing.
We have to go and get her. And him.
Again, there are no ships here.
Where's that shuttle?
Oh, that shuttle has long been gone. Grakazza, that's when you approach the lounge, or the area that they're standing at the door.
What's going on?
It seems that Mr. Laren person stole the Star's End, and now Valeria, understandably, took that old B-Wing and went after him. We should go and get both of them.
Not
we are
the
in the middle of
B-Wing that
something.
was in the hangar.
The B-Wing I guess that was the B-Wing that was in the hangar. She looks over at Tun Po.
They nod.
The B.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Everything.
Oh dear.
Shields are fried. Pretty sure weapon systems were malfunctioning when I last flew it.
Well, Valerie goes over to one of the communication panels in the hangar.
Yes.
She gets on it. Commander Zoran, this is Dr. Eftashui. You have a
What,
problem.
Valerie?
It seems your wife has decided to go after the Star's End, which was stolen by that slime ball from the what was that place? The Beacon. And she took a B-Wing that was not in the best of shape, that was here on the deck.
My God.
So I think we need to go get both of them because we cannot let that ship. And
You're
we
going to have
should
to wait
save
till
Valeria.
the fighters return. There's nothing on board the Destiny Horizon. We're stranded in the water as of right now. Look, I don't have time for this, Valerie. I need to talk to the Admiral. And then he cuts comms.
All right.
And as he cuts comms, you all kind of look at each other, and then the screen wipes. And Coran, it's almost as if things momentarily paused for you. but you have the chance to strike. I'm going to need you to do so.
Okay. Difficulty is 2 at that range, right?
Yes, that's medium range. Are you targeting Thrawn?
Yeah.
Yes,
And
it's 2.
a boost die because I'm pissed at him. Does he have any defense?
That's a good question. Yes. 3.
So 1, 3. So 3 black die?
Yep.
Holy fuck. Okay. And I'm going to use my E11. Fuck. Oops. Combat.
I've been waiting for this. A wash.
Nothing. Yeah.
I think you fire at him, and in a moment's, because he still has, he only threw Yurg's head, he lifts the body up, and Yurg's body gets shot, and he tosses it down, and then smiles. The commandos, they all open fire.
Okay.
Each of these commando squads. Here it is. Oh, good. My favorite. They're actually pretty decent at this. Squad 1 attacks. Hitting. Squad 2 attacks. Hitting. Squad 3. Squad 4. Squad 5. So 4 of the squads hit. Fire is being exchanged across all over the place. And one of the stormtrooper squads go down. Another one goes down. As the commandos move to take cover behind objects that are in the hallway, such as, like little columns and stuff like that. One of them stands next to you and gives you covering fire as you're shooting at Thrawn.
Okay.
Admiral Thrawn smiles at you. Pulls something off of his belt, and you just see his hand spin as he throws it at you. But he steps towards you as he does so, moving into short range.
Yep.
Landing on the ground below you, a frag grenade. This is going to be fun.
Oh, I'm fucking gonna get my legs blown off.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He succeeds. So the frag grenade falls down next to you and blows up, dealing you 10 damage.
That's the green one, right?
No, I think it's the red one. But just go to your sheet, and do it that way, and I think it'll auto-populate.
It should, yeah.
Where did I put that at?
Wounds. You're not supposed to... Hang on. There you go. Now do it. So put 10 wounds for your current wounds.
I'm trying to find where to put that at.
On the character sheet, I think it's in, towards the middle where all of your brawn and stuff are. You know, that block that says, like...
Oh, wounds. Okay, so...
10.
Put in 10?
Yep. Not your threshold, just current wounds.
And my soak doesn't do anything for that, right?
Oh, yeah, it
With
does.
a
What is
grenade?
your soak?
5.
Oh, so you only take 5 wounds.
Okay, so 5. Alright.
There we
Did
go.
that do it?
So, the grenade hits the ground, and the commandos next to you go, "Grenade!" And there's an explosion. You're sent to your ass. Your ears are ringing. And as you look up, the commando unit that was next to you is just totally decimated. It looks like they took most of the damage. And you stand to your feet, a bit wobbly. And coming towards you now is Admiral Thrawn, and in one hand he's got a disruptor pistol, and in the other hand he's got a vibro sword.
Okay.
Next up are the troopers. The stormtroopers open fire on the... Actually, those guys pulled away, so it'll be... With the setback, they're trying to take out the other commando squads.
Yep. There we go.
All right, so... They miss. They miss. Okay, one of the commando squads wiped out immediately.
Yeah.
Lamb. Another commando squad's wiped out. Blam. The other two seem to be just fine. And the turn order goes back to you.
Okay.
Thrawn smiles at you. Smoke wisping across his beautiful white uniform. What do you do?
Okay. Question with the light side. I could use the light side to say that I have something, right?
Sure. What are you wanting to say that you have?
A thermal detonator.
If you do that, that will be extremely close. It may hurt you.
Yeah. But can I use... Okay, question. Can I use the light side, a movement, and an action?
Well, you can move and use an action. The light side's not really... I consider that an incidental.
Okay.
So if you're talking about
there
moving back, you could definitely do that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that then.
Excellent.
Fuck it.
Do it to it.
Okay, use light side.
So, as you are getting up on your knees and you see him smirking at you, your hand bumps into something. Apparently, one of the commandos was carrying a thermal detonator, and it rolls out of his belt and bumps your pinky.
Uh-oh.
Now, the stats for the thermal detonator are on your ranged weapons sheet, which you
Okay.
can look at.
Range weapons. Thermal detonator. What's this thing? Thermal detonator. Ranged light. Okay.
And remember to move yourself.
Yeah.
So move yourself first, and that'll put you at 2 difficulty to hit him.
There, okay. Well, 2. Oh shit. Fuck, I can't. It says it's. Oh no. Shit. You know, I can't throw it
Why?
because it says it's short.
Oh, well, then you have to do it now and then run. Pray
Yeah.
for the
Okay. That's
best.
what I'm gonna do. So, I'm going to. Should I just roll a ranged light and say it's the thermal detonator?
What
Or do you
skill
want me
does
to
it
put all
say
the-
on the... Does it say range light?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would roll... Just add to your dice pool 1 purple
Okay.
and 1 blue. And then go down and roll your ranged light.
Alrighty.
Sorry,
One
audience.
purple,
This is the first
blue.
time we've done this in a while. We don't usually do structured combat like this.
Okay, so with that, role-playing here, with that, as I get up, I grab it, I see him, a smirk comes across my face as I activate it, I chunk it at him as I'm turning to run,
Okay.
and ranged light. Oh, way too many difficulty and setbacks.
Yeah, there should only be 3 setbacks. I think I have them on my sheet. Let me make sure that I don't.
Yeah, because I got 3, 1, and then 1.
Okay.
So,
Try that again.
re-roll.
You did 3 setback though, right? For his
Yes,
defense?
3 setback.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
There we go.
Okay,
Okay,
you
and then
hit.
as I do that, I move to there.
All right, what's the damage you rolled? What damage does it do?
Okay. Damage it does, and if I'm reading this correctly, thermal detonator damage is 20,
Mm-hmm.
The critical is 2. Yeah.
Anything else about it?
Oh, yes.
Blast
Blast
15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Breach 1, Vicious 4, and then limited ammo 1, but I don't think that has to do anything with it exploding.
So, reach 1, I believe, is the splash damage from it.
Okay.
So, I'm going to need you to
Yes.
make an athletics roll against 3 purple.
3 purple. I'll move, and no blue die for that.
And he is going to do the same thing.
And I'm using a light side, guys, just to let you know. For that, so I can upgrade my side.
Cool. I'm going to use dark side. I'm going to have you upgrade his side, and then I'm going to use another dark side for him to upgrade his side.
So upgrade difficulty on my side too?
Yeah, both. You spent 1, so upgrade on your side.
Yeah.
I spent 1, so upgrade it on his side. And then roll the dice. And I said 3 purple?
Yes.
Okay.
3 purple.
He takes half
I-
damage.
Do I
Go
take
ahead.
any blue die or no, right?
No, this is just
Just
straight up.
because I'm just jumping.
You
Okay.
didn't roll any advantage.
Oh, what the
Hang on,
fuck?
You gotta wait. Go ahead and try it again.
Okay.
There's like a microsecond where my thing was
There we go.
clicking. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take half damage as well.
So that's 10
Yep.
with, and,
As soak.
It-
So don't forget your soak.
okay. So another 5.
Right. When you look back,
Did that add the 5?
freaking,
Sorry. No, I gotta put 10. Okay, sorry.
there it goes. As you look back and the smoke clears, you're knocked onto the ground. You've got pain in your back. He's knocked down on the ground, and he looks up at you and he grabs a vibro sword that fell at his side, and he's like, "That was a big mistake." And as he stands, he dusts himself off and then glares right at you, ignoring all the commandos that are opening fire on his position. And this is where we're going to take our break for part 2. We will be back in 10-15 minutes for part 3. Thank you very much, and we will see you then.